Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. I just want to quickly say hello to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I have a couple more planned that I will get to as soon as I possibly can. So today I want to talk to you about scene building with dynamics. And first I'm going to start with this cute little image. This is Pure Innocence, I Really Like You, that released with the April release from My Favorite Things. And I'm going to build a little scene for her. So I've already got my card base. That's a piece of snow cone cardstock. And I just wanted to show you how I build a scene. I like to see things sort of in front of me before I go ahead and cut everything out, and dynamics are perfect for this. So here's what I do. I'm going to take a fence dynamic and I'm going to lay it there, and because dynamics dies are sort of the same shape as what they cut out, I mean obviously they're going to cut more detail, but you can sort of audition them on your card. So for example, here I've got a couple of different options for grass. I have the grassy borders and also fresh cut grass, so I can sort of say, okay, is that grass going to give me the look I want? Should I cut the smaller border, or would the fresh cut grass be good? I think I'm going to go with the fresh cut today. So then I'm going to put my little image, and it also will give you an idea of scale. Obviously things aren't going to be in scale, it's a card, it's going to be kind of whimsical and fun, but I don't want things to be just ridiculously out of scale. I don't want to have a tree that's smaller than my little girl on her bike or anything like that. So I know I want to have, so this is how I store my dynamics. I just have these paper sleeves that you get like 50 for $1, and I write on the top of it what is stored inside, and then on the back I'll like if it's two different kinds of dies, so like here I've got the clouds, I'll write how many in each set. So I have the flat bottom clouds, and I have the first version of the cloud trio. I believe this die comes separated in 3 now. I may have to grab that and get the updated version. So I'll show you a couple of others just so you can see my system. So here are my rolled roses, and on the back I'll say, you know, large rolled rose, mini rolled roses. And if there's a coordinating stamp set, I also note that down on the back. So it's a very cheap, simple system. I keep them in a CD box that I can just flip through. It works for me. So these are the clouds. So I know I want to use, I want to have my clouds separated out. So I know I'm going to use the flat bottom clouds, and I'm probably going to cut them sort of up here, something like that. I also want to have a wee tree in my scene. My favourite is the sheltering tree. So this is what I mean about sort of having things be roughly the right size. Obviously if I put this wee tree right beside her, it's going to be quite small, but what I can do is sort of tuck it behind the fence to give it the illusion that it's longer, and I may cut it twice and adhere the trunk together to give it just so it peeks out behind the fence properly. I'll look at that once I cut the pieces and decide if I need to do that. So I'm looking at that, that's really cute. I've got the wood grain texture on the tray. I've also got it on the fence, and I think I would like a different fence. So I might switch that out for the picket fence, which I think will look cute with this scene. And then there'll be little leaves on the sheltering tree. I'll cut a few of those. So that sort of gives me an idea of what my card is going to look like. So I'm going to go away and cut those pieces, and I'll be back and we'll see what I have. Okay, so here I am with all my pieces cut. So I'm going to start layering them on my card just to check that now everything's in colour and cut out with all the detail, that I still like the design I came up with. So here is the sheltering tree. Now remember I said that I was probably going to make it longer, so I've cut a second trunk, and I'll probably join those together, and then what I will do is when I put it on my card, I'm going to hide that join behind these struts in the fence, just so you can't see that. So let's put that there, and then finagle that down. Now you can see that rather than cutting my clouds out, I have opted to cut them directly from the card base to create sort of a window effect, because I know I'm going to use a white card base. And I'm just roughly sort of putting it all together. But then what I have done is cut the smaller cloud from some sweet tooth felt, and I'll put that in there for a little bit of added interest. Put my little girl there. So that's probably going to be my scene. I may add some details. I may put a little flag over here, I think, or possibly a sentiment. So I'm going to go away. I'm going to add some colour to the tree trunk using the burrowing technique that I've covered in another video. And I will be back to show you some photos of the finished card. Thank you for joining me today. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you go check out the new release at My Favourite Things. And you can visit me at www.thinkingstamps.com. Thanks, bye.